This will be a short video just to show you how to access the demo and what to do with it, XYZ. So the most important thing is to access it through this link that we're going to provide you and use the username and password, which we will share with you. Info input works on concurrent users, web interface or Java interface, or what we call thin client or light client, and a medium or hybrid client. So this is the web interface. The other interfaces you will not have access to because they are administrator related, or they can open the administrator views. Additionally, you are provided access to few workflows, 3 of them. They don't need any, or maybe 5 of them, they don't need any sample preparation. You can just put there any sales receipt, any invoice, any business card, and it will work directly. The business card workflow, we're going to share it later on in a separate video. It might need to enable the mobile application. And mainly, you will have more options to show the customer what they can do from directly a laptop web interface, a tablet web interface, or even a mobile application from info input to work on documents. Long story short, we put the username and password. Very important to show the languages available. You can change your password, but please don't. But if you do, it's not a problem. We can manage it. Task filtering as well. We can create filters in here, and batch manager to look at anything that is happening on the server, any errors, anything that being processed, so on and so forth. Over here, you will see my email address. If you are using the Kodak username, there will be additional usernames, Kodak1, blah, 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 so on and so forth, or one in your name if you are attending a certain event. Very important as well to show this menu and what it can do, and these filters and these inboxes. So these are plus or minus inboxes for every user. If I'm allowed to see the workflow for another user, because I'm an owner of that workflow as well, this is where I can access your inbox and I can see the workflows that are visible for me. Okay, you might be enabled to work on them or not. For the time being, your users are enabled to work on any step of the workflow. So if you call in, for example, in here, this specific workflow, you will be able to see the documents, hover over the documents, check the metadata that has been extracted, so on and so forth. Right now, we're going to do a very exact example of this, and you will see how and why. So to start testing invoices, you have 3 multi-cloud. This one will run 3 AI engines, Azure or Microsoft, Amazon, and Google on the same document, extract everything so that we can compare. And the second one that we'll explain in this video is extremely detailed with Document AI from Microsoft. So you select your workflow, you can give it a name, test 1, for example, you can give it a priority description, whichever, and then you can make it private just for you. All these very important to mention. Scanning profile as well, we can go over it later on. And then create and scan. I don't have a scanner, not a problem. If you have a scanner, that's good. Open and select any real live example document. So, and you can upload multiple. Let me open this one. Upload this one. I do not recommend to upload several at the same time. However, it's okay, not a big problem. Just to show you how far you can take this server and how advanced you can show your potential customers or your testing. Long story short, I would definitely advise use one by one and then test the results and see where it can take you. There's a lot that you can do from here. Image operation, delete, download, all these could be enabled or disabled as the other one, encrypt. A lot of features. For the time being, we just send it to the server and enjoy what is happening. So this is the first one. If I go to the batch manager again, you can see multi-cloud, accounts payable, test 1 is being done and being processed. The second workflow we're going to explore in this video is invoice line items with Azure. This is a detailed one. A detailed one, I mean very detailed, and I'm going to actually use the same ones or we use different ones. Let me use the same one. It's okay. We're going to upload. The difference between this one and the previous one is that this one is detailed in a way that we're going to see everything that the AI, as we speak today, has to offer us. There is, in both scenarios, it's raw AI communication. We're not doing any enhancement on the communication. These are just to show the end customer or to show you how things are done and how far we can go at 0 level of configuration. The workflow, we can get it out of the box. You can amend the workflow, but amending the workflow doesn't add much. The most important when we customize such works is on enhancing our communication and our training with the AI. If you go into new batches today, these are the new batches done today. You click here, you can have the refresh, partner jobs as well, George's stuff is here. And if I click on the batch manager to see what is happening, the multi-cloud is working. The one that I just uploaded is done. The Azure one, simple with 4 documents, is done. I click on it, it should be October 17, 4 documents. Let me, and created, I filter, so it should be this one. Let me open it. So different documents, first of all, classification of invoices by default using AI. There's a very nice trick with our AI because it goes all over. You just put in some place and you click on, or you push on control, and you will be able to fetch and read what the AI has been reading. What you see on the right, as we call it, indexing form, or metadata form, again, it's raw. So if the AI didn't send back any discount, that's fine. If it didn't send back any handling, that's fine. Any shipment, that's fine. Service related invoice, that's fine, because this invoice doesn't have any service related stuff. Most important are the line items. So over here, line items, you can see where it is. Please feel free to zoom in, do anything else. You can as well, image enhancement. Let's focus on the extraction, vendor details as well. You can see from where it is taking everything on the page directly. It will highlight with the confidence with everything. Customer details as well. You see the confidence here. You can hover over, please play around with it. And keep in mind that the confidence level is adjustable. We can set it to be high or low. It does not reflect the accuracy. Accuracy is mostly with AI, 100%. Confidence with AI is another term that we need to get accustomed to. So this is working with Document AI from Microsoft, getting anything and everything that can be fetched. Keep in mind the image quality is not the best. Keep in mind over here, the last document is fully handwritten, line items fetched correctly, and all is good. Header, even invoice number, invoice date, PO, don't have a PO number, the date from here, very correct, invoice amount gathered from this part over here. So all is good with the AI. Next, you can save, you can suspend, you can close, you can delete, up to you. I usually do discard changes to keep it in my inbox, and that's it. Now, created, you see the second one that we uploaded with 9 invoices. I have 9 documents, 9 pages. We click on it, and then we see every single invoice compared, Arabic, English, it doesn't matter, compared between Google, Amazon, and we see every engine, if it was able to find this information, and if it was able to find this information, compare it with the other engine, if it's correct or not. Okay, this is usually used whether for invoices or correspondences or any kind of document, but this is the power of info input, where you can actually compare with Hyperscience, with Azure, you can inject multiple AI. Even if you work on your own AI, you can inject it into the workflow. Line items as well, don't worry about it. I'll leave you to play with it later on. Of course, I will try to remove these because some of them are related to, of course, outdated, but still, it is better to remove. You upload your own invoices, have fun with it, check and come back with questions. There's a lot to offer over here in terms of managing the documents. There's a lot to offer in here as features. For example, let me move this one. You can do download or open a new viewer. And this is as well very important for finance or for people who work as BPOs. They can compare documents to each other. And it's not just limited to this. You can actually select a third one and have 3 documents being compared together. It doesn't matter. Have fun. These are the 2 workflows. Again, very critical steps. You log in, invoices over here, all the workflows for today, invoice line items and multi-cloud AP invoices. Future videos will be easier, more fun, and we will keep on updating these things. Have fun with your username and password. Please try to use them as much as possible. If you face any error or any problem, do let us know.